I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Good. Listen, the reason I...
Sydney.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna have to call you back. No worries. You're excused. I need your help.
You mean in a professional capacity?
Of course in a professional capacity. What other kind of help could I need?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not taking on any new patients right now.
Not even one?
No, not even
Why
one.
not? What's so important that you don't have time for your work?
Well, if you must know, I need to spend more time with my wife.
I am so sorry to hear that you're having problems with your wife. Okay, that's a lie. You're right. I don't care. I don't care what kind of problems you're having. Whatever problems you're having, trust me, my problems are much bigger. You need to make room for me.
Why so urgent?
Look, if I don't tell somebody what I've done, I feel like I'm going to explode. Please, you got to talk to me, please.
Tell you what, why don't I reach out to some of my colleagues and see if they have some availability?
I want to talk to you.
Why?
Well, because from what I hear, you went a little, and so I
don't see what that has to do with anything.
You will understand. And you won't run screaming from the room when I tell you what horrible, violent, and vicious thing I've done.
Okay. What'd you do?
This is confidential, right?
Yes, it is.
I killed somebody.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't know you by reputation, Mr. Franco.
It's just Franco.
Franco.
Right. Clearly, you do know my reputation. So you also know
that you allegedly killed several people.
Okay, please, just don't use the word spree, okay? I hate that word.
I also know that you were tried and found not guilty of those crimes.
Right, because the tumor made me do it.
Didn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I thought so. I hoped so. And then yesterday happened.
Excuse me?
Yesterday I stabbed someone to death.
Who?
My mother.
You killed your mother?
Yeah.
I assume you mean Heather Weber.
Yeah, you heard about that, huh?
I know she made a spectacle at your art show a few weeks ago. Must have been quite a shock.
Ah, come on. Nothing major, just, anything and everything that I ever thought about my life was proven to be a lie.
You also learned the identity of your father, Scott Baldwin.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Why, you know him?
He's a close friend of my wife's. And her ex-husband, as a matter of fact.
Lucy Coe.
You've met?
Briefly. Really? Lucy Coe was married to my father?
Yes, she was.
Ooh. What does she ever see in that cold fish of a jerk?
That cold fish of a jerk has been in my life for some time now.
On purpose?
Mainly through Lucy.
Yeah, right, okay. So then, you don't like the guy either, then, do you?
We're not discussing my relationship with Lucy.
Well,
no, we're taking it back to Heather.
Well, we kind of are.
What happened?
Heather came to my hotel room to threaten Carly Jacks, my girlfriend. See, Heather didn't want me to be with Carly.
Why not?
I don't know. She was never clear about that, but she was clear about all the rest. Believe me. I mean, we're talking phone calls and dead roses and death threats, and I warned her. I warned Heather. I said, you make a move on Carly, and I will kill you. But she just wouldn't listen.
So Heather attacked Carly?
No. First she got me out of my hotel room so that she could threaten kill Carly. I figured out something was wrong, and so I rushed back into the room, and there was Heather standing there with a knife.
Was Carly hurt?
No, Carly was in the shower, thankfully. I mean, Carly doesn't even know what happened.
So you got back to your room, and there's Heather with a knife?
Yes, about to kill Carly.
What happened then?
We argued, and I got the knife away from her, and I killed her. I stabbed her. I had to stop her. She wasn't going to stop until she killed Carly. I had to kill Heather to save Carly.
Well, it sounds like you acted to protect Carly.
I did, yes.
An uninvited woman was in your room with a weapon. You had no choice.
Thank you.
I assume the police agree?
I didn't call the police.
Why not?
Hello, Mr. Policeman. Nice to meet you. I'm Franco. If I tell them that I just stabbed my mother, then, hasta la vista to the brain tumor defense. They're not even going to ask me why I did it. They're just going to throw me in a jail cell for the rest of my life.
So Heather's dead and nobody knows.
That is correct.
What did you do with the body?
I buried it
Where?
in a cemetery.
You transported her body to a cemetery and you dug a grave?
No, okay, that's the weird part. When I got there, there was already a freshly dug grave for me. Hey, Doc, look, I know that you said that everything that happens here is just between us, but now that I've told
I'm
you...
still bound by doctor-patient confidentiality.
Best rule in medicine.
The only way I could divulge anything is if I believed you were a danger to yourself or to someone else.
Well, that's the thing, right? I don't know. I don't know if I'm still dangerous.
Do you feel any differently than you did before the tumor was removed?
Trust me, I feel different about everything. And no, I didn't have those urges, right? But then, I stabbed my mother, so there's that. I can't tell, I mean, maybe taking the tumor out didn't have anything to do with anything. Maybe I'm just a psycho.
Is that how you see yourself? As a psycho?
Well, look who my mother is.
Your father's not psychotic?
Okay, maybe. But he's not exactly the poster boy for compassion either. Come on, Doc, give it to me straight. Really, I can take it, man. Just, I need to know, all right? I really need to know who I am right now.
My first impression is that killing Heather was an isolated incident. As to the rest of it, who you are now, that's a larger issue, one to be explored in future sessions.
In future sessions, so you'll take me on as a client?
Yes.
Thank you. I mean that, thank you, because I really need to sort this out. If I don't sort this out, I'm gonna lose Carly. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.